It's story time again. Bernice is here. She's going to join me, maybe. She might pop her head in for a little peekaboo. Or you might hear her whistling in the background. I'm going to show you some cool things that she's been making out of plasticine these days.
Oh, and show them these.
Oh, yeah. She's making these right now.
Oh, this one.
Uh-oh, somebody's head fell off?
Whoa, it fell off!
Here is a little caterpillar made out of beads and pipe cleaners. It can scrunch up, it can scrunch down. Oh shoot, I just pulled the beads off the back.
Oh my gosh! Oh my
this
gosh.
one. And then there's this cute little, who's this?
It's a person.
This little person. A little glitter dancer. Staying alive, staying alive.
How did I know you were gonna say that?
And here's some, today we're gonna make something out of plasticine that has to do a little bit with making yourself, making a version of yourself.
Don't use her.
So here's one version.
She used to
of
be
a
part of a
person.
sculpture.
She used to be part of a sculpture. What sculpture was she part of?
She was holding two flosses and they're stuck together with
Oh, were they for like crutches or something?
No. It's just like a thing.
So you can use any color for the skin and the hair. You can make yourself a rainbow self.
Oh,
And
show them this.
the thing that's
show
cool
them
about-
this, but later when I...
The things that's cool about plasticine is you can bend it. So you can make it wave. Hello. And you can make it jump.
And the place where you can get modeling clay is at the dollar store.
Yeah, they sell.
Make sure it's the good kind.
Oh yeah, there's some bad kinds that don't work very good. But there's also the art store, craft store. So what else can she do? She can kick.
Hiya!
Hiya! Hiya!
Come on.
And then we've got, here's Bernice. She did herself.
That's my magical doll.
That's her magical doll of herself with magical powers. She's got real googly, oh, I thought those were googly eyes. You tricked me. She's got blue eyes because that's the color that her eyes are, and she's got a sparkly shirt. She took some
Blue.
beads and stuck them in there. And freckles, of course, because she gets lots of little
And I put some little
freckles.
rhinestones on her shirt.
Yeah, where did you get those rhinestones from?
Oh,
Were those from Grammy?
Those are just from my Grammy. She gave me those. She bought them at the dollar store.
And look at this cool cat. Heart-shaped sunglasses.
That was one of my Bread's hairstyle class.
Yeah, so Bernice watches this show sometimes that has cupcake people in it, and that's what this person is. And you can also make yourself part animal if you want to be a part animal. You could, this one looks like it might be part puppy. Is it part puppy?
No, it's a puppy.
It is a puppy.
It's a dog.
It's a purple and blue dog. Oh, and look at this great style. I think this is a piece of gum, bubble tape,
It's bubble tape.
that is used as a little hat hairstyle.
And it's written on there do. Like the
See,
hairdo.
like hairdo, do. Okay, and then there's some little animals here.
Meow. That's the Cheshire Cat.
The Cheshire Cat from Alice in Wonderland.
The Cheshire Cat's sister.
Oh, what's the Cheshire Cat's sister's name?
I don't know.
And a little cute bunny. Want some carrots.
His name is Jack.
Jack the Jackrabbit, of course. And
And it can eat stuff. Actually, you
yeah,
can make
so
it
you
food
can,
and then
because it's flexible
put it in its
and
mouth?
doesn't dry out, you can open its mouth.
and you can put and its mouth and its
stomach is hollow.
Its stomach is hollow, so it eats stuff.
Bernice thinks of everything. Okay, so I've got a bunch of plasticine, sometimes also called modeling clay, here. Some different colors we can make ourselves out of. I've got a lot of green, and I've got a green pipe cleaner, which I thought we might be able to use for like glasses arms, or you could use it for hair, or you could use it for your arms. I think I'm gonna make myself with some glasses, and I found these cool sequins that I could use for my glasses.
Yeah, there's way more.
I know, we have a lot of them. We have a big bag of them. And the book I'm gonna read is called When Aiden Became a Brother. It's really great. We just got it from the library a couple weeks ago, and it's by Kyle Lukoff and Kaylani Juanita, illustrated. And it's a really good story about when Aiden became a brother. Not Caden. So
Aiden.
I'm gonna flip it around. What did you like about this book, Bernice?
That it's not always that other people never want to be transgender. Some people want to.
Some people want to be transgender. Some people, it's not that they want to be transgender, it's that they are born that way.
Yeah.
Some people are born with a female body and they know inside that they're actually a male or a boy. And some people are born with a male body and they know inside that they are a girl. And some people want to be they. Some people are they. That means that they don't have a boy or a girl gender. Oh yeah, and Bernice wants me to show you this. It's a bird.
I'll tell you what it is.
So it's important to just be yourself, right? That's why we're making self-portraits.
It's called, what's it called?
What's the bird called? Show it. Show it.
It's called, it's a rock star, and it's like what? It's like it's kind of like a Santa for Halloween.
Oh, are you making it for Halloween? Because that's coming up soon.
It's a bird, lizard, bat. Bird, lizard, bat.
They're doing a guitar solo. All right, let's turn this phone around so we can read the book.
Okay.
Here we go. When Aiden Became a Brother. And Bernice is going to join me. She's just going to you guys can get yourself a snack. She's got herself a snack. And we'll read this book together. But you got to chew with your mouth closed. When Aiden was born, everyone thought he was a girl. His parents gave him a pretty name.
Oh, one thing. I can chime in sometimes when I want to.
You can definitely chime in with any information you'd like to give me or inputs about the story so far.
Okay, thanks.
His room looked like a girl's room, and he wore clothes that other girls liked wearing. So it looks like his parents gave him things that they thought specifically a girl would like a tea set. Do some boys like tea sets, right?
Yes, I love tea sets. I want a tea set for Christmas.
But some boys also like them too, right?
Yeah.
Some kids.
I love tea sets.
Kids like tea sets, some of them, but maybe his parents thought that he wanted all things that were mainly girl stuff, like dollhouse, dresses, pink room, sparkles. What else do you see there, Bernice? Some big froofy pom-poms.
I like those. Some
Yeah, you
boys
like
like them too.
Do you think some boys like them too?
Mm-hmm.
What about this up here? Kind of a frilly bed cape
Yeah, I like that.
and dolls.
It's kind of like a fortune teller house.
Yeah. I know Reggie likes some of these kinds of things.
Yeah.
He's a boy, but maybe Aiden felt very frustrated by always being treated like a girl. But as Aiden got bigger, he hated the sound of his name. He felt like his room belonged to someone else, and he always ripped or stained his clothes accidentally on purpose. Looks like he's feeling really frustrated. He's feeling very angry. Maybe he's got a lot of emotions that he doesn't know exactly how to express. Everyone thought he was just a different kind of girl. Some girls had rooms full of science experiments and bug collections.
Oh yeah, I like that one.
Yeah, you like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Lots of girls didn't wear dresses. I really didn't like wearing dresses when I was young. I hated it, actually. My mom made me wear them all the time, and I just wanted to wear jeans and a t-shirt.
I like really long dresses down to my toes.
You like the really flowy ones?
Yeah.
But Aiden didn't feel like any kind of girl. He was really another kind of boy. Look, he looks very happy now that he's cut his hair short. I had short hair when I was little, and my hair isn't super long now either. It's kind of like medium.
It's short.
It looks like he's feeling happier.
Down to the bottom of your head.
My chin, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was hard to tell his parents what he knew about himself, but it was even harder not to. It took everyone some time to adjust, and they learned a lot from other families with transgender kids like him. But there's some other families that have kids who were born in the wrong kind of body. They felt like their body wasn't quite right for what they were, and who they wanted to be.
Yeah, like that person.
Mm-hmm. Some of us like to just look like ourselves. We don't want to look like a boy or a girl. We just want to look like us.
I know someone who's transgender.
Yeah, I think there's probably some kids at your school that are transgender.
Yeah.
And it's important to make sure that we're really kind and loving to everyone so that everyone feels accepted and loved just for who they are, right? We don't want to make people feel uncomfortable. Aiden explored different ways of being a boy. He tried out lots of names until one stuck. They changed his bedroom into a place where he belonged and also took much better care of his new clothes. So I guess he wanted to have these kind of clothes, and he wanted to have things in his room that he liked, like a picnic table, some art supplies, a cool tent over his bed.
Art supplies.
Yeah, I do too.
I love art supplies.
A yellow dresser, and look, there's no more pink, but he's got like cool mountainscape in the background.
I don't really like drawing. I like making crafts better.
That's your favorite way of making art, right?
Yeah.
And plants.
Or painting.
I think maybe sometimes people don't know what to do when they meet someone that they don't know if it's a boy or a girl, and they always want to say, are you a boy or a girl? But it's not really important whether you're a boy or a girl. You can just say, would you prefer to be called he or she or they? And then they tell you what they like better, and then that's what you call them. Then one day, Mom and Dad had something to tell him. I'm going to have a baby, Mom announced. A baby, Aiden said? Does that mean I get to be a big brother? Of course, said Dad, ruffling his hair. Aiden thought that being a big brother was an important job for a boy like him. He wanted to make sure this baby would feel understood right away. Because he didn't feel very understood when he was little, did he?
Mm-hmm.
The baby needed clothes, so Aiden and his mom went shopping. There were so many choices. Would the baby like seahorses or penguins better?
I would choose seahorses and penguins.
Yeah, we like animals around our house, don't we?
Then I saw squirrel ones. That is not rare. That's very common.
A squirrel. Squirrels are common.
Yeah, they're cute.
Are you having a boy or a girl? Asked a lady. Aiden didn't like it when people asked if he was a boy or a girl, and he hoped the baby couldn't hear yet. He was glad when Mom just smiled and said, I'm having a baby. Because that's all that matters, right?
Mm-hmm.
She's having a baby. It doesn't matter whether it's a boy or a girl.
Yeah.
The baby's room needed to be painted, so Aiden and his dad went to the hardware store. Dad chose a gallon of sky blue paint, and Aiden added a puffy white cloud. Are you excited for your new brother or sister? Asked the paint guy. I'm excited to be a big brother, said Aiden. The paint guy looked confused. Aiden could tell that he wanted to ask different questions and was glad to have his dad there. I wonder what he wanted to ask. I wonder if he was thinking, are you a boy or a girl? I think sometimes people who are older don't always understand that you don't need to ask if you're a boy or a girl, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter. Just wear the clothes you like and play with the toys you like.
I like her hair.
Oh, I like that pinky hair too.
It's pink.
It's some pretty cool hair. I like his skateboard.
Yeah. It's kind of like a pickaxe, we can see.
Oh yeah, it's got this cool zigzag at the back. And it looks like his dad and him like wearing really colorful clothes. Both of them. The big rollers were fun to paint with. This room feels just like being outside, Aiden exclaimed. He had always felt trapped in his bedroom before they fixed it, but his new sibling wouldn't have to feel that way. You're right, said Dad. Let's make some shapes in the clouds. Oh, look, they're making cool shapes of animals. That's what we like to do sometimes when we lay outside in the sun, right?
That's a hammerhead shark.
Mm-hmm. What else do you see?
A bird.
Mm-hmm.
A horse.
Mm-hmm.
A llama.
All kinds of different animals in there.
Yeah. Oh, and that one looks like a cloud.
Whoa, look at all these cool pictures. These illustrations are really detailed. Every baby needs a name. Aiden loved getting to choose his own, but he remembered that it had been hard for his parents to let go of the name they gave him. He looked for names that could fit this new person, no matter who they grew up to be. Moss, Cloud, Rain, River, Leaf. Those are all nature names. He must really like nature. You know, it's funny because sometimes you are given a name when you're born and you might not like the name you have and you want to change it. Like Freddie did, remember? She was saying how she really liked the name Winifred instead of Freddie.
But first, Frederica.
First she was thinking about Frederica, then she decided on Winifred because she felt like she felt like she just didn't fit with that name Freddie, and she also was getting a lot of comments from people. They weren't being very accepting or kind of that name, were they?
They were like, isn't that a boy's name?
Yeah, and it is a boy's name, but it's also a girl's name.
Yeah.
So
if it's spelled Freddie, if that is.
Yeah, either way, it doesn't matter, does it?
Yeah.
Babies need someone to read to them, so Aiden practiced and practiced and practiced. Oh, he's so excited to read to his new sibling.
I just think he has a bird face, see?
Oh yeah, his face is tucked in the book and it looks like the book cover is his face. Dad wanted to teach Aiden how to change diapers. Maybe later, said Aiden. He decided that picking flowers for his mom was more important.
It is.
Because he loves nature, so of course, that's what he would want to do. 2 weeks before the baby's due date, Aiden started to worry. Maybe he should have picked different clothes. But the blue walls might be too bright. He wished he could ask the baby which name they liked the best. Oh, he's a worrier. He's having some worries at that moment, hey?
Yeah.
Do you sometimes feel like that when you're in bed at night? That's when I worry too.
Yeah.
It's like your brain has a chance to slow down and you start to think of all the things you're worried about. But you know what? Then you just need to talk to someone and get them off your mind. Mom came to tuck him in. Are you feeling okay, sweetie? She asked. Aiden put his hands over where he thought the baby's ears would be. Do you think the baby will be happy with everything? He whispered. I don't want them to feel like I did when I was little. But what if I get everything wrong? What if I don't know how to be a good big brother? What do you think it takes to be a good big brother or sister?
Do what you can.
Do what you can. What kinds of things do you like to do to be a good sister?
Be funny.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Mom hugged him tight. When you were born, we didn't know you were going to be our son. We made some mistakes, but you helped us fix them. And you taught us how important it is to love someone for exactly who they are. This baby is so lucky to have you, and so are we. Oh man, that seems like the most important lesson of all, is just to be incredibly loving.
That should be the golden
rule. Yeah, that should be the golden rule, shouldn't it? Love others the way you want to be loved. Interesting point. The next morning, Aiden found the boxes of his old baby pictures. He looked so different back then. It hadn't been easy, but he liked the boy he was growing into. Maybe everything wouldn't be perfect for this baby. Maybe he would have to fix the mistakes he didn't even know he was making. And maybe that was okay. See, that's him when he was 1.
Aww.
So he's got good memories. His parents loved him then and they love him now. It's a baby! Aiden knew how to love someone, and that was the most important part of being a brother. And look, there he is with his new sibling. And he really loves them. And everyone's excited
I wonder who will turn
celebrate.
Out to be.
Yeah, that's the thing that's so great about being a human being, is we can all change and we can all turn out to be different than when we started out. That's part of learning. All right, well, thanks for reading that book with us, and now we'll make something cool.